guys, Kathy Modesio over here. I wanted to share an experience I had during my career. This is actually a pretty funny story. Back then, it wasn't too funny and I was pretty scared. But now looking back, I'm just like, oh my gosh, that was so funny. So I was helping this family to buy a house. We found the house, we put a contract on the house, and the lender had us delay the closing 2 times already. Okay, so when we were okay to close, we went and we did the walkthrough because there were some repairs that needed to be made by the seller. So even though we got the invoices and everything as a proof of the repairs, the buyer still wanted to, make sure and see by himself that the repairs were actually made. So there was one repair that it was in the ceiling. Okay, he was like, I'm super repaired. I have my ladder in the car, so I'm just gonna go get it and I'll go up to the ceiling just to make sure that that repair was made. I was like, okay, sure. He went to his car, came back, put the ladder, he went up to the ceiling. I think I was just on my phone, like minding my business. And out of nowhere, everything went black. So everything just went black. And I just feel a kick and a lot of dust in my face, in my mouth, in my hair. And I remember I looked up and I see my client. I'm so sorry, this is so bad. Okay, so I look up and I see my client hanging from the ceiling, and I was like, oh my gosh, I just wanted to catch him. I was like, are you okay? Like, literally, out of all the places from the ceiling, it had to be like on top of me. And he was just like, he's like, yes, this house is just made out of paper. Or something like that. I was like, what? Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. That was so funny. So he, I don't know, he managed to come down and like he put his feet on the wrong place, which pretty much just broke the ceiling. The whole like upstairs was just flooded with insulation, and they were like, uh-oh. I wanted to laugh, I wanted to cry, I was scared but like laughing at the same time. Like I was like, this has never happened to me. I really don't know what to do. So I called the agent, which the agent was actually the seller, was the owner of the house. And then my client was like, no worries, it will be fixed. I have a friend who, is a contractor and he does this type of thing. So don't worry, just tell them it's gonna be fixed, okay? So I was like, all right. So I called the agent and I tell her, hey, so this happened. And of course, they got upset, but I was like, I'm so sorry, I apologize. This is going to be fixed. We came back with my client's friend that he knew how to do the repair, but I'll be honest with you, it was not the best repair. Like, it just looked different. Like, first of all, the paint was not the same as the other paint, and also the ceiling had like this popcorn finish, so it looked very different. Like, it was really very, very noticeable that it was like that square. And then it was like going up, so you could see like, okay, that square over there, that's where it happened. And then a day before closing, the lender calls me and tells me, you know what, I'm sorry, we can't approve the loan. I won't say why because that's, very personal. So the loan got denied. And that was one of the most embarrassing things I have to do, because I had to go back to the agent and be like, hey, I'm sorry, we're not buying the house anymore. of course, they got really upset. They were like, you know, we're keeping the deposit. They have all the rights to be upset. And of course, you know, my buyers were like, no, we're having our deposit back. We fixed it. Thank God we got the deposit back. We found a much better home. This was actually a townhouse. We found a single family home. They were actually qualified for more, and they're happy with their home, and I'm happy with them. And you know, it's so nice how they fixed it and they did some things to the house, and they're happy. You know, that's all it matters. I think was the funniest experience that I had in my career with some of my clients, and those clients until today, they've been one of my best clients. I just feel like we went through so much together, and they always, you know, keep me on their minds. They keep referring me to their friends, to their family, and trusting me. So I really appreciate you guys. If you're watching this, or if you are their friends and you're watching this, yes. Them, and I'm thankful for them, because after so many years, that still makes me laugh like it was like yesterday. So yeah, that was an experience that I had in my career, and you just never know what's gonna happen. You know, this is a people business, and you just can't control people sometimes, and you just can't control how people's gonna react. So just have fun with that. That's all I can tell you. That was it, and I'll see you tomorrow for another video.